Okay, for this part of it, make sure you rinse your broom off really well, whether you use it for sweeping, for the first part of cleaning and brooming around the sealer. Either rinse off your other one. I always carry an extra one with me, so I got a clean one. So basically what we're going to do is we'll take our sprayer and we're just going to kind of soak the concrete down with a fine mist. And once you get that down, then you take your broom and you just kind of work it in and then you just let it set. So I'll grab the broom and and then, like I brought up before, make sure your brush, when you lay it down, your broom, make sure the bristles are up, or you're going to leave a broom pattern. So anyway, I go a distance to where I can reach it with the broom without walking in it. This part of it, I wouldn't recommend walking in it, just simply because when you step back, you're going to leave shoe prints. So you just want to get a nice, somewhat not too heavy to where it's really puddled up, but just to the point where you can move it around with the broom. And once you get that done, just let it dry up. And I'll be back here in a few minutes once it starts drying up to show you what to do next. Alright, now that that first section's drying, we're going to do a swipe on it. Try and show you what I'm talking about when I say mist it on. You're just kind of doing, I zoom in, it's just kind of speckled. And if I can get this set right, I grab the broom, so it just kind of works in. Just like that. So we'll just kind of cross up over into the other section. So you're just misting it on, just enough to barely get it wet, and then you just broom it in after that point. And I'll go through and finish this up. Like I said previously, when it comes to sealing, if you can see the saw cut joint there, I'm stopping before. So I'm only going to bring it about right here. So that way, when I do the other half, and I get that cleaned and get that prepped, I'm not going to be getting dirt into the rest of the floor. I'm not sure if you can tell, but this is all drying up right now, and you can kind of see, I'm going to try and zoom in here, some dull hazy spots. Because what we're going to do is, once this dries all the way up, or real close to it, we're going to do the misting part and broom it in again. You can see the oil stains are still there. But once this dries up, I'll go through and I'll show you that part of it. Okay, now that it's just about all dried up, there's going to be spots like this one here throughout. And hopefully I can get that on the camera for you. Basically, what you want to do is just kind of go through and broom them out. So I'll get the camera turned and try and show you here what I'm doing. Zoomed out there. Basically, you just fly over it real quick with a broom. It's all pretty much dried up now. So you're just brooming out any kind of puddles you might have, any kind of broom marks, squeegee marks, anything like that. And when you're walking on it, just kind of backtrack so you get your shoe prints and stuff out. Even though it's dry, it's still kind of a little bit tacky. But you can broom out your shoe prints pretty easy. And then once this dries, we'll take a look and see once it dries up more. Like I said, it's pretty dry now. You can see the sheen starting to develop on it. Come down this other side. You can see the start and stop mark. There's them oil stains from a hydraulic leak. Like I said, you'll see kind of dull, hazy spots. And what we're going to do is kind of mist and broom it again. Okay, it's all pretty much dried up now. Earlier in one of the clips that I did, I was talking about the roughness. And you can see, but looking across it, you really can't tell until you kind of zoom in, and then you can kind of see the pits and stuff. But they're all pretty much sealed up now. I'll show a picture of before and after with this section right here. All dried up and ready to go. So basically, before I put anything on it, I let it cure out for quite a few hours. Take a look at it from this side. And there's a few little dull hazy spots. I can spot mist them, buff it in, or you can spot it and broom it in, either way. But anyway, that kind of shows you this side. And then once this sets up, gets nice dried out for a good day, and then I'll come back and clean up this side of this guy's place and get that cleaned up. And then once that's all done, then we have the cracks to do. And with the cracks, I'm going to be putting the SR and the SRP. The SR is basically, it's improved stain resistant sealer, and the SRP is designed more for like your oil-based petroleum type spills and stuff. This, the way it is right now, once it's fully cured out, sweeping, so much easier. Absolutely no concrete dust. Some of the videos you might have seen were tire mark resistant. You can go in with a skid loader, you can do burnouts on it. The rubber doesn't even get embedded into it, so it just dusts right off. So you're sweeping, cleaning, any spills you have, if you get on them in a reasonable amount of time, they will clean up so much easier. But if you let them sit, it will start to stain your floor. So any spills that you have, if you just do the straight up SF process, any spills, just make sure you get floor dry on it right away. The other nice thing too, you can use brake cleaner, strong solvents to break down oil-based products and stuff, to get them cleaned up. So a lot of times spray down like some brake cleaner and then throw some floor dry on it. But anyway, for this one, I guess we're going to call it good. And I guess I'll be back when we hit the other side here.